Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 53 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. Alright, first things first, switch back to Bloodhound's Fang. That's fine, and I'm going to change Mix Physic back to the Dex thing, because that's probably what we're going to be using for the most part. Dex. Alright, and now let's continue. So, like I said, let's head back to the East Gate Bridge Trestle, and we're going to head up here to the northwest. To find Testu's Rise. Let me just quickly read this. Yep. Alright, so this is... it's not hard. There's a puzzle here. Let me see. Is there anything here? Yeah, there is. Grab that. Gimme. Tons of those crawfish things around. So be careful. This part's not hard. Basically, there is another tower, and we've only done... I think we've done only one, right? Can't quite remember. Let's get the grace point. I think we've only done one of these towers. Basically, the way they work is there's generally a puzzle to solve, and you get in and it'll give you a memory stone, which is the item that allows you to use more magical spells at the same time. Gives you another slot. So let's go over here and see if we can get this done. So in order to start the puzzle, you actually have to read this thing, I'm pretty sure. Seek 3 wise beasts. Alright, so I can already see one over there. Sometimes they're not too bad to find, sometimes they're very annoying. So that's one. There's also these guys, they, I don't think, do they give runes? Oh, they do, okay, cool. Yeah, they just like put enemies here just to halt your progress a little bit, or, you know, get in the way. So the next wise beast is actually in a tree, as you can see, because obviously turtles are always in trees. Let's lightning spear him down. And then the last one is somewhere on the other side. You know what's hilarious about this area is that, like, when I got here for the first time, and I don't know if it was this particular one, it might have been a different one, but when I got to these like puzzles for the first time, I spent like, I don't know, 20 minutes looking for these stupid turtles, and now I'm just like here again, and it's like I know where they are, and boom, right there. And to be honest, I'm playing off memory a little bit because I did write it down, but I was like mostly playing it off memory. The last one is on a cliff's edge here. Is it this side? There you are. Thought you could get away. The seal on the rise opened. Cool. Damn, not cool. Alright, so let's go inside. I wonder if all those other ones disappear. Yeah, it looks like they do. Those weird, like, spindly creatures. What's that? Kind of looks like the gate front. Or storm gate, I should say. I guess it was called gate front as well. I really do want to use another rune arc, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Okay, up we go. We can buy more rune arcs, but how many have I got? I've only got like 2 left. Alright, memory stone, fantastic. So now we can use 6, up to 6 different spells at the same time. Okay. Spells in this game are weird, like, I don't know, sometimes I get to a certain amount of spells and I'm like, what else am I going to use, really? But I guess if you're like strictly a magic class, then it's good. Alright, so I want to take out those. Let's use a short bow, even though I'm going to be heavy loaded. I want to take these guys out because they actually give decent runes. Like, you get the golden rune 6. And killing these guys isn't too hard, just make sure you're on top of it when they come down. So if I haven't explained it before, in order to use weapons while you're riding, so for example, let's take the short bow as an example. I've got it in my left hand. I press triangle and R1 to essentially it's as if I'm two-handing my right hand weapon, and for some reason that kind of like does the opposite and allows you to have both hands free to use the short bow. Crap. Oh yeah, I forgot to click. Oh no, I died. There was like a golden rune 1 skull in the Church of Vows, but I died during that attempt. Yeah, it allows you to like two-hand the left weapon, which is what you want. And then just hold L1 to aim and R1 to fire. And then just press triangle and R1 again to return back to what you had. Nice. I love the sound that Shadow Shard arrow makes. Okay, good. That was a little bit of extra runes. Now, next, let me just see. Okay, yeah. I think it's this, right? Have I got Poison Mist? Aw, man. That's alright. Grace Point is right here and it won't respawn those balloons. That's actually one of the other reasons why I like to actually go for killing those things, because they don't respawn. At least I'm pretty confident they don't respawn. I'm about to find out in a sec here. Rest at Grace Point. Memorize. And Poison Mist. Definitely want to bring Poison Mist. Yeah, it looks like they don't. Cool. Now, I just want to absolutely make sure, so... Pretty sure it's over there. Oh, hello. I'll grab that. Just check while I'm riding here. Yes, I forgot about that. Okay, cool. I'll grab that next, actually. Or should I grab it now? Maybe I'll grab it now. So different areas in the game have different, things to collect. Like here, you can actually get some, what is it? Fulgur Bloom. But it will, yeah, but there's lightning strikes, so be careful. Ah. We'll just try and grab as much as we can. It's funny, it's like, oh, I got all of it, and then you keep riding and it's like, there's more. It's weird, it doesn't seem to do that much damage. Stop that. Okay, now I've got to be careful. I'm going to take off this. So there is some Albinaurics here. Be very careful. Okay, they mostly die in one hit. But yeah, be careful with these guys because they can be real dangerous. Let's heal up. Alright, we definitely want to use Poison Mist in here. There are quite a lot of land squirts. And as we've seen before, Poison Mist works really well. Run! I love doing that. when I figured out, when I read that note, like obviously when I first played I was like, what the hell's a land squirt? So I never really used it the first time around, but during my second playthrough I was like, oh, this is cool. Boom! Look at that, they just keep chaining into one another. Okay, so let's just see what I've got going here. Okay. Old Fang times 2. Ah, no. After all that, I don't want to get poisoned. Okay, now... Ah, okay, yep, cool. Now we're just going to go get the map. So the map is here. Let's go get it. I really wanted to get the map for this part because I was like, well, I don't want to just be like searching through like the greyness of the map. Oh, crystal bud. So I was like, I'll get the map first and then work our way from the bottom to the top again. Okay, there's a nice grace point there. Alright, so I'm going to grab the map first. And we will see map Liurnia West. Liurnia West, and there we go. Now it's a lot more open. And that's the part we're going to explore. So hopefully we can do that quickly. Hop. Grab the grace point. Definitely grab the grace point because it's like, we can just use it to get back to where we are at the moment. And now, let me see what I wrote down. I wrote down to go to the church, the Rose Church. Wait, here, sorry, Folly on the Lake. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we would go like all the way to the very bottom, but the thing is, if you go all the way down here to Nomadic Merchant, you basically have to come sort of like up to here. I mean, I guess it's decent. I guess we could do it that way, but I'm going to do it this way. So let's see. This is a tricky part. First it's just south, slightly east, and then... Alright, south and slightly east, so that's pretty much where I'm gonna go. There's an item to collect here. It's just smithing stones, but like I said, I'm trying to get everything to... or as close to everything as possible. Where are you? South and slightly east. Is it the one that's on a chair, like around here? Or on a dead body, you know? It's hard to remember exactly. We'll find it though. Let me see. I think I've gone too far east. Tarnished golden sunflower. Maybe it's this way. Strange. Thought I would have found it by now. Ah, hang on. No. Thought that was it. Oh, hello. These guys. Flame monks. So with this guy, I think I explained it already, but I like to try and hit him once or twice. Whenever he does fire moves, just get out of there. And then you can pretty much cancel his... each of his attacks with one swipe, so just be careful. Alright, I'm gonna have to quickly open up the map again just to find this, it says it's right here. Hang on. Here. There's a possibility that I could have collected it before. I don't think so. If I could find the dead body... Alright, I don't see it around here, so there's a chance I collected it before. And then the other one is down here. So yeah, this is kind of tricky to explain, but like there's this thing here, there's like a plateau above us, and we can't reach that. We won't be able to reach that for quite some time. There it is. Yeah, we won't be able to reach that for quite some time, but underneath there's this huge swamp area. So we definitely want to look at that. We got Vow of the Indomitable. It's pretty good, but I've never used it actually, so I don't know how good it is technically. Okay, now just bear with me because I actually want to check where I'm going to go next. Yes, okay, cool. So now I want to find, there's a specific path that I want to find. I think it's over here. So even though we can't reach that top plateau, we can still go to a different area. Let's try to take this guy out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, is it this? No, it is not this. But I think I'm close, right? Some of these paths are like very tricky to find. No, okay. I think it's this way. I think I'm going in the right direction, just back this way. Yeah, it's got to be this. Keep going. I don't know. Geez, I said the name of it before, but now I'm kind of concerned that it technically hadn't come up yet. Those frog-like creatures that we fought are known as Albinaurics. But we're about to find something else that somewhat contradicts that, but there is a way to explain it. Oh, yeah, we've got the buff. The extra runes buff, which is cool. For 5 minutes, or 3 minutes I think it is. Just based on the weather. Alright, here's the path. Hello. Take that. Okay, so we have these enemies here. And these enemies, we're going to find out, are also Albinaurics. And we also have someone familiar. This is Nefeli. Let's talk to her.
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown, and though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors, Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli, warrior. Put this time, and though the justice to the oppressed, the scars are...
So she's talking about essentially getting revenge on people who have been oppressed. Alright, so as you can see, there are these enemies here, and we're going to find out very soon that they are also Albinaurics. First, I want to kill as many as I possibly can while the effect is still on. That's not a good idea to use the move. Being a lot more aggressive than I remember. Oh, no, I don't want to use poison mist. I want to use my shield. Okay, they're not going to provide too many runes, but... Oh, and the thing's over as well. There we go. Albinauric Blood Clot. But that's weird. We also get a larval tear, which is good. That's weird. How could these guys be Albinaurics and those frog guys be Albinaurics? That doesn't make any sense. Well, there's definitely something that will specifically outline why that's the case. But we won't be getting that for quite a few episodes, maybe like 10. So when we get there, I'll let you know. Let's talk to this guy. This village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. Okay, so this is the village of the Albinaurics, and he is talking about some guy named Albus. They want him to hide. Why would you hide? Because you have something valuable. So we want to deal with that now. There's an enemy here that's quite powerful, and I want to try and have a look at what I actually wrote down. Okay. This guy is pretty tough. Another thing to point out is that he can heal himself, and we have that thing called the Albinauric pot. So where it says uses FP, throw to impede healing using a flask of tears. Unfortunately, for some reason, that doesn't work on him. I don't know why, but I was practicing and I was like, I'm going to use it, I'm going to be smart. Oh man, that is really annoying. Yeah, I'm going to be smart and use it on him, and it didn't work. He healed anyway. What I did write down is to use a jumping attack because it can stun him. He is what's known as a perfumer, and perfumers are pretty strong. Like that fire attack that he used against me, that would have hurt. Luckily he went down not too... I mean, he seems easy because I, took him out like that, but he killed me actually quite a few times when I was practicing. Oh crap. Okay. And there's a random Albinauric here. Oops. I didn't mean to press that. Alright, and if we go over here... Well, first of all, you can find... I don't know if this was they intended to put an item here, but you can find the ivory sickle there. And this pot looks awfully suspicious. Let's roll into it.
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus, an Albinauric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemongers' hands.
And we get the Halag Tree Secret Medallion, the right piece. Unfortunately, that doesn't match our Dectus Medallion left piece, but we'll figure out what this is for later.
And if you should meet the young Albinauric Latena, then please give it to her.
Alright.
A chosen land awaits us Albinaurics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latena, it is needed to fulfill her purpose.
Mm-hmm.
My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinaurics.
Okay, so pretty much at the end of the episode, but I do want to talk a little bit about that. So the Albinaurics are creatures who they have legs, but they can't use them, and when their legs fade, they die. So they've been dealt a pretty crappy hand, but yeah, essentially that's like what an Albinauric is. We're going to find out, I think, a little bit more about that as we go through, but that's like you can use that as kind of like a basis for what an Albinauric is. Now you might be thinking, okay, well then what about those frog dudes who you said were Albinaurics as well? They look like frogs, they have legs, but they can move, they can do cartwheels even. Yeah, we're going to find out about that too. So what we did receive there, we'll just have a quick look at that. We got the Halag Tree Secret Medallion. So this was the Dectus Medallion that we got. And this is the one for the Halag Tree. Right half of a split medallion depicting the Halag Tree. Brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoined will activate the Grand Lift of Rold, granting access to a hidden path. In other words, this secret medallion will guide the bearer to the land of Miquella's Halag Tree. Okay, Miquella, we keep hearing about that person too. Okay, fantastic. So that's good so far. We also need to find someone named Latenna, which we will do hopefully next time. We'll find out if I can. If I have enough time, and then yeah, move on from there. So for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 53 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.